Hello guys, and in this lecture I would like to show you that what is Flutter. So this is the first lecture of the Flutter and I would like to show you that what is Flutter and what is cons and pros of the Flutter. So friend, you know that Flutter is like a React Native and it is also a open source UI software development kit, but it is created by Google and React Native is created by Facebook. So open source means that we can download it from the internet freely without any cost. We can use it. So all front end and full stack developers use Flutter to build an application's user interface UI for multiple platform with a single code base. So friend, it means that Flutter use single code base, and with single code we can create multi-platform application. So here multi-platform means that where we can use multiple platforms. So multi-platform can here iOS, Android or any web-based application. So Flutter actually launched in 2018 and it mainly supported mobile app development, and Flutter now supports application development on approx 6 platforms. So we can create here iOS application, Android, web, Windows, Mac OS and Linux. So we can run now the Flutter application on Windows operating system, Mac OS operating system and Linux operating system. So actually we can say here we can create approx all type of application with Flutter. So the next question is that what programming language does Flutter use? So actually Flutter uses open source programming language and it is called Dart. So here Dart is a language which was developed by Google, and Dart is a programming language designed by Lars Beck and Kasper Lung and developed by Google. So actually this is the name of the scientist or the developer, you can say, who invented the Dart language, and actually it is developed by Google. So it can be used to develop web and mobile app as well as server and desktop applications. I already said that with Dart we can develop approx all type of application. We can create here web and mobile apps or as well as server and desktop application. So Dart is a object oriented class based garbage collection language with C style syntax. So Dart is actually a object oriented like C++ or other object oriented language. So Dart is also a object oriented language, and the style we use in Dart is like a C style syntax. So next is the advantages of the Flutter. So open source means that Flutter is free and open source framework. So the term open source refers to any program whose source code is made available for use or modification as users or other developers see fit it. So actually friend, it means that Flutter is open source and it's freely available on the internet. Anyone can download the Flutter and can use it. So without cost we can use it, and if any developer want any modification in it, so he can do it. So Flutter is a cross platform development framework. So React Native, if you used already, so React Native is also a cross platform development framework. So but the Flutter support not only mobile app, because React Native only work on the mobile app, but the Flutter support not only mobile app development, we can develop here web and desktop application. So by writing the code once in Flutter, you can be confident that app will function constantly across all platforms, so making it cost effective solution for app development. So the another advantages of the Flutter is fast development. So Flutter actually provide the hot reload feature, and it is a powerful tool that greatly speed up app development. The hot reload feature we also used in React Native. If you used already React Native, so you better know about the hot reloading feature. With hot reloading feature we can see immediate changes on the screen. So hot reload allow developer to see changes they make to their code in real time with a sub-second delay between saving the code and the updated version appearing on the same screen. So friend, it means that immediate changes will be shown on the screen. So it's not matter you are using emulator, simulator or any web browser. So immediate changes after changes in code will be see on the screen. So Flutter actually provide the beautiful user interface, and it is the another advantages of the Flutter. So if you are creating any complex UI design, so with the help of the Flutter you can customize it more easily compared to native platform. So Flutter provide a rich set of customizable widgets that can be used to create beautiful and user friendly interface. So actually everything we design with the help of the Flutter, so it is called widgets in the Flutter. So another advantages of the Flutter is lower cost. So actually app development with Flutter leads to lower cost due to its cross platform nature. So actually the cross platform feature of the Flutter makes it a cheap, because with lower cost we can create multi-platform app. We can run it on the iOS, we can run it on the Android, and we can run it also on the web. So with a single code we can create a multi-platform app, so it's cheap compared to other native apps. So with Flutter, developer can write and maintain a single code base for both iOS and Android platform, so eliminating the need for separate development teams and reducing both development time and effort. So like the advantages, Flutter has some disadvantages also. So Flutter actually in experimentation phase. So Flutter is still a relatively a new platform, so which comes its set of many issues. So it is still under constant development, so some edge cases might not have solutions that are ready for implementation. Limited third parties. So the framework is still relatively new and the number of third party libraries available for it is limited compared to more established frameworks such as React Native. If we compare the Flutter with the React Native, so Flutter has limited third parties available, not many experienced Flutter developers. So this is also the another disadvantages of the Flutter, because not many experienced Flutter developers is available. So till date there are relatively few experienced Flutter developers on the market. That's why it can be harder to build a team of experienced professionals if you choose Flutter over React Native. So the another disadvantages of the Flutter is Flutter app size. So actually the larger file size of Flutter app can be concern for some users, especially those with limited storage space on their devices. So it may lead to longer download times and more storage space than smaller native apps. So it is also the another disadvantages of the Flutter. What's the famous applications using Flutter in the market? So Google.And is actually built in Flutter, so it is very famous app for advertisements. So Alibaba app is also built in Flutter, so it is like Amazon app. So third is the lunching. So lunching app actually a food app, and it is also uses Flutter and available on Google and Apple Play Store. Another is Cryptograph, and it is also a very famous app and available on both store. I hope this video is very helpful for understanding the Flutter, what is Flutter, what is advantages and disadvantages of the Flutter. So if you did not like this channel yet, so please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.